I had no interest in that basketball. I was just excited to get something as a gift. And that's about it. I just played with it for a while and then I lost interest and then I never played the game again.
இது ஏரியா நான் இந்த ஏரியாக்கு நான் டாமினேட் பண்ணுவேன். நான் யார் சொல்றேனோ அவங்க மட்டும் தான். It was not like that.
To be honest, when I was in Singapore, I never played basketball and we didn't have any legit coach back then. Like my swimming coach was my basketball coach.
You know, I believe like God always sends someone to like inspire us and to create a new path for us.
Basketball மட்டும் என்னைக்கும் விட்டுறாதடா.
Welcome everyone to Courtside Conversations podcast. Today we have Surya in the house. Surya, welcome. Thank you for being here. Nandri.
Thank you so much.
I can't thank you enough for being here today. So Surya, just want to quickly hop in. Like, why don't you tell the viewers who you are, what are you doing, how old are you, like, what are you doing in life? Maybe a short intro about who you are.
First things first, thank you so much for having me in this podcast. This will be my first interaction podcast after the release of Nadu Center.
Let's go.
So, feel blessed to be here.
Okay.
And I'm Surya. I'm a basketball player and an actor. I'm trying to be the best version of an actor that I can be and the basketball player that I can be.
Nice.
I'm 28.
Yeah.
But, that's about me. And my web series has just come out. Hopefully you all get a chance to watch it.
Yeah, for sure, man. I think I've watched all the episodes so far and I think I find it very interesting. I kind of love the idea of Nadu Center, the web series, where it shows a different angle of basketball in a teenage kid's life, right? We'll definitely tap into that, but first I just want to start off like, why basketball? Tell me that, like, why did you start playing basketball? Or rather, how did you start playing basketball? Was it like love at first sight? Or is it something that, tell us more about
Definitely not love at first sight.
Definitely not love at first sight, okay.
So there's a two-part answer to this. So the first time that I had an encounter with the basketball was maybe like in second grade or third grade. My mom was a basketball player.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and she just told me one day, we were walking through a mall and then I saw a Wilson basketball for the first time, and then she told me if you it's expensive. if you top your class, I'll get you this basketball as a gift. I had no interest in that basketball. I was just excited to get something as a gift, and I somehow topped the class that semester. I was in third grade, and she bought me that Wilson NCAA basketball. I still have the picture with me. Actually, that first time that I held a basketball. Yeah, and. Funny because I never used to share that basketball with anybody. She used to take me to the court back then. I was in Singapore when I grew up. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my dad still works over there.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
Yeah. So we went to the court and then me, my mom and my dad, we used to go the evenings and I never used to give them the basketball. I used to just try to chuck the shot every time. Then my mom used to teach me how to shoot.
This was while you were still in Singapore, is it?
Yeah. When I was in second grade, third grade.
Nice.
And then I used to just play with the people. I don't play. I used to just run around with the people over there. They never passed me the ball. I was a kid back then. I used to play with the adults over there. And that's about it. I just played with it for a while and then I lost interest and then I never played the game again. Like every Indian kid, I was inclined to cricket and then I used to run track. And eventually, they sent me to boarding school when I was in 7th grade.
Okay. This is after you moved from Singapore to Chennai?
To Chennai. Okay. Yeah. And then a few of my friends, they started playing basketball around that time. They were watching NBA. I had no clue about the NBA. And they started playing basketball. And then I kind of wanted to change. I never took any sport seriously till that point.
Sure.
And then I started playing the game because of my friends over there. And the rest,
Is it true?
I took the game very seriously, like
Nice.
post 8th standard, 9th standard, and that's how I fell in love with the game.
Hey, so since you talked about you growing up in Singapore, so I travel to Singapore quite often as well. So that's
Okay.
another common thing that you and I have now. Besides our moms encouraging us to play the sport, I love the idea of how in Singapore every community has a nice basketball court.
Yeah.
You all can just go play, right? So
Absolutely.
recently when I went also there, I went and this was near one of the biggest malls or something like that. It was a rooftop basketball court. They had like multiple courts, and it was nice to see, like, you know, nice pickup games happening. Anyone can just go, and there was no sense of, you know, இது ஏரியா நான் இந்த ஏரியாக்கு நான் டாமினேட் பண்ணுவேன், நான் யார் சொல்றேனோ அவங்க மட்டும் தான். It was not like that. You understand where I'm going with that? Can I take this as like a good memory back in childhood, or if you have any other favorite memory of your back in childhood relating to basketball? Is there anything else like that?
To be honest, when I was in Singapore, I never played basketball. Like,
Okay.
I was in third grade. I used to just go around in the evening and then shoot for a while, and then that was
Chuck.
chuck the ball, and then didn't even reach the rim back then. So I don't have any memories of basketball in my childhood. But then when I came to the boarding school around 8th grade, that's when I started playing with my seniors over there. They used to teach me the game, and we didn't have any legit coach back then. Like, my swimming coach was my basketball coach.
Oh, okay.
But I'm thankful to him. He taught me how to do my first layup. So
Sweet.
yeah.
Thank you, swimming coach.
Yeah.
Really appreciate you doing that for Surya.
Thank you, Mr. Balu. Yeah. So,
Shout out to Mr. Balu.
Yeah. So most of what we learned was self-taught back then in our school. I got a coach very late in my life. Around 12th grade was when I got a real legit coach, and then I wish I had a chance to work with him more. But those were my memories.
So is it safe to say that it was Mr. Balu, but at the same time it was also that coach
Mr.
who played a
Robin
very
Kingsley,
important role?
Absolutely.
Okay. Are you still in touch with him, or?
I do text him from time to time.
Okay.
Yeah, he even congratulated me on this.
Very sweet. Very sweet. So I'll tell you why I want to ask that question. Is like, who inspired you the most? Like, usually what happens is it's either a coach, it's either a teammate, or it's a rival, right? The pattern is always this in any basketball player. But for you, besides the coach, like, has anyone else inspired to play this game better and play this game more? Because I know the transition from cricket to basketball is the most common story that I hear from every Indian kid, right? I don't know, cricket is like the thumb rule of every parent. You play cricket,
you have to start with cricket.
So but I like the transition from cricket to basketball. So but in that transition there are a lot of questions that we ask ourselves. Are you the correct idu pannalama? But you know, I believe like God always sends someone to inspire us and to create a new path for us. So on the mari, like, is that a coach, or is that a teammate, or is it a rival who inspired you the most?
I think initially it was within myself. When I started taking the game seriously, around 9th grade, when I started taking the game seriously, when I saw myself improving and then getting better than others around me who used to play the game before me, that gave me some kind of inspiration. Like, okay, if I can take this game seriously, I can see myself getting better than others who are not taking this game as seriously as me. And the people around me also, my seniors who were in 12th that time, they told me I'm playing really well, and then they encouraged me, and then I got that sense of validation from them. So I think that kind of kept me rolling. There weren't any coaches to inspire and motivate me, but then it was mostly from within me.
Within yourself. Yeah. That's powerful. So at what point did you actually, I know grade 7 or grade 8 is when you decided, okay, I need to do this, but at what point you actually realized, okay, this is more than a sport, this is going to become like my identity? You understand what I'm saying? So when did that moment arrive for you?
Yeah, so when you take the sport seriously, you do develop some kind of tendencies and then values that come along with the sport.
Fair enough.
Like the discipline that comes along with it, the character that you build along with it, that becomes part of your identity. to the point where people say, அந்த basketball விளையாடுற பையன்,
Ah,
that becomes bigger than your name.
correct. Larger than life.
ஒரு சூர்யா அப்படின்றத விட அந்த basketball விளையாடுற பையன் becomes the thing. So then you stay disciplined. You don't go out at night and then party with people or something, and then you have certain standards for yourself. You eat right, you sleep at the right time, you have a set routine for yourself, and then the people around you, they recognize that and then they respect you for that, for the discipline that you developed. So idella when you inculcate and develop, I felt like I'm being recognized, and then enna solradhu,
you're valued for who
you're
are.
valued for your
Okay.
sport and then your discipline.
Yeah, I think it kind of the sport kind of gives back something in return for you. Like?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think for me, I remember. So back in our school, what used to happen is, if you are in elementary school, until 5th grade, you cannot enter the basketball court.
Okay.
For basketball coaching, you cannot enter. So it was like a holy ground. That's how the coach treated us. Okay. It is when you come into middle school, grade 6 onwards, you're like, okay, now privileged enough for you to step inside the court. Okay. So grade 6, 7, 8, every now, we were soaring. Like our team was really good. We had like a solid team and we were doing well. But in grade 9 and 10, I think towards grade 10, once I moved to high school, high school, you're also trying to figure out who you are, and then but the only constant is always basketball. High school, grade 10 my coach changed my position.
Okay.
Man, I was not happy. One bit. From point and a forward look, because there was another guy who was tall enough. Because for that team, you needed a taller point guard. But back then, I didn't understand. I was very disappointed. I wanted to quit. Yeah. I felt like this is the only thing that I felt nobody can take off of me. Suddenly, my coach is like, "No, you're not running this position. You're running that position only." That's left forward. Right forward, left forward.
Yeah.
I don't know if still that's the term.
Yeah, left 45, right? 45.
Okay. So I want to understand, like, has there been any moments for you where you felt like quitting? Like, man, I don't think this is going to take me anywhere. Like, has there been any emotional imbalance where, like, chuck it, man, I don't want to do this anymore?
Absolutely. After every bad performance, after every loss, I'll feel like if I don't perform to my potential, that night, I will feel like quitting. Okay, but then the next morning after that, I'll feel like, no, I have to prove to myself. I cannot like go out with a bad game like this. No, I have to prove again. So I think it's temporary and momentary, just for a second, but then it has never been like constant feeling in my life.
I'm glad you had that clarity. And the clarity illa. I was like, illa, இது மன செட் ஆகாது. But I think
I do get that feeling even now. ஏதாவது ஒரு என் பொட்டன்ஷியலுக்கு ஏற்றபடி நான் பெர்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணலன்னா இமீடியட்லி புலம்பிக்கிட்டு இருப்பேன். தட் நைட் ஐ ஃபீல் லைக் என்ன சொல்றேன், இதுக்கு மேலே விளையாட வேணாம், விளையாண்டாச்சு போதும் அப்படின்னு. But then the next morning I'll be like, I have to get back, I have to show again.
Yeah. So in all these setbacks, I believe there's always a pushback also. And for me, it was my mom. My mom, she used to wake me up every morning at 5:30 and she used to take me to the basketball court. She'll drop me off and she'll wait for me until the practice is over. She'll pick me up and then she'll bring me back home, get me ready for school. Kudos to my mom. She did a lot of work, right? Like dropping, picking up, and she's like the unsung hero in my life. Okay, but it doesn't stop right there. School முடிஞ்சதுக்கு அப்புறமா then you have practice from 3:45 to 6. My mom will come wait for me to finish my practice and then like pick me up and go. So anytime I felt like quitting, my mom always showed up on my behalf. Wake up, time to go for basketball coaching.
Sweet, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I want to understand, like, because I'm not trying to normalize the statement, but I think we are kind of evolving from that. But I believe that in India, we still have a lot of pushbacks from families where the second you say you want to do a sport, there's always a hesitant, right? So I want to understand, like, what is that for you? I know your dad's in Singapore, but how did your parents play an important role for you in this?
Absolutely, yeah. My dad, like I said, I had that privilege from my dad.
Okay.
He always like pushed me, and then he told me like, See, in his words, he told me, this is when you can play the game. This is the right time you can actually showcase yourself. You can do everything else later in your life. But for sport, your age is very important. It's critical. If you don't do it right now, that regret is going to haunt you for life. For the rest of your life, that you didn't try and do it. I don't know if many people have that privilege from their family to push that, but I had that privilege, and I'm happy that I had that privilege. I don't have any regrets in the game right now, so that's something I'm very thankful for.
For your parents?
Yeah, they never told me to quit the sport. They never told me to avoid playing the sport. I know many of my friends who have quit the sport right now.
I know plenty.
I know plenty. Even right now in my current team, I know people whose parents told them to like stop playing this. You're not going to benefit anything out of this.
Yeah,
it's time to like get a job and then go on with your life.
I understand.
But I had that privilege from my family who were okay with me playing the sport and pursuing the sport to my best ability, so that I don't have any regrets in my life.
Yeah.
So I'm very thankful and blessed for that. Yeah.
That's a nice word. Yeah. Blessed. I'll tell you why I asked a question. Is that I want people out there to know that it's okay to pursue sports as a career. Yeah. It's okay to pursue sports as a profession. Right? I'm pretty sure some of the parents who are watching this also will know that, okay, there's this kid called Surya. His parents have pushed him to do this. Maybe it's a change of mindset. Right? So I hope to bring that change. So that's why I asked that question. Now, as a follow-up on that, I also want to find out, you went to Serbia, right, to train professionally.
Yeah.
That speaks a lot about your parents wanting to push you and give you that space so that you may pursue that. Tell us more about the whole Serbia experience, and please tell us why it is different from the Indian experience of playing basketball.
Yeah. So, yeah, my parents were okay with me to actually pursue basketball as a career, or at least give me a chance to pursue.
Try it.
And yeah, I went to Serbia, and then I trained there in an academy for 100 days. And then Serbian basketball, European basketball is different than Indian basketball in the sense it is more physical.
Animals.
They have a physical advantage over you.
Yeah.
So first things first, the biggest difficulty for me was to figure out how to play against them, because I've never played against 6'8", 6'7", 6'9" people who are...
It's insane height, man.
who are 16, 17, 18.
Yeah.
So I didn't even know how to like score against these people in the first place. And when I used to play, my coach over there, he used to make me play one-on-one with everyone over there.
It was a 6'8", 6'9", huh?
Yeah, with the 6'8", 6'7" people. It was difficult for me to even figure out how to score against these people for the first few weeks. But then, of course, he taught me how to do it. And then just to learn how to score against these people took me so much time. And
adile paadi mudinjiruchu.
Adile paadi training, avlo unlearning learnings irundhu adile.
Okay.
So that's a bigger aspect of it. And then the mentorship that I get from a younger age is very important. Like I told, I had my first real coach when I was in 12th grade.
Okay.
These kids, they have a mentorship since they're like 5, 6, and then they're in the right system. They have
I like that word, system.
The system that they're put in since they're a kid is like, they're nurtured the right way. These athletes, they're nurtured the right way. I feel like if we also have that kind of mentorship and then enrichment, then we can
definitely do that. Right?
Yeah.
So being away from family in Serbia,
that wasn't a problem because I grew up in a boarding school since I was 7th grade. So I was always away from my family.
Okay, fair enough. So it was like a day-to-day thing for you.
Yeah, it was like a regular thing.
Walk in the park. Yeah. Okay, good. You talked about systems. You talked about mentorships. So schools, what we do is something that I've seen in every school right now. The PT teacher will be your coach for every sport, right? Yeah. And I think that has to change.
Absolutely.
That definitely has to change, because if you do not have a sport-oriented coach, the kid will never understand how to play basketball, right? I'm not going to name anyone, but I recently went to coach in one of the local schools. And then the PT teacher there was trying to coach the basketball. And she wasn't doing well. Okay. And on the other side of the court, I was coaching. So she was kind of mimicking whatever I was trying to do. So I felt bad. One, because it creates an insecurity for that person also. But because they've given her the role, now it kind of puts you in a tough spot. And the kids are inga paakranga. Oh, indha coach na nalla pandranga. Yen namma miss ni solli kududalla. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think systems is the right word. I think if we learn how to create good systems, when we learn to put good systems around our coaching capacity, I think it will really help us develop better student athletes right from your early school days.
Absolutely true.
Yeah. So thanks for sharing that, because a lot of people, I'll tell you why a lot of people don't understand systems in there. இங்கே வந்து எல்லாம் ஃப்ரீ ஃப்ளோ சும்மா அப்படியே பண்ணி போயிடலாம் அப்படின்னு. I think creating systems is very, very, very important. And I'm glad you said that. Yeah. So I know you've transitioned from cricket to basketball, and then you've gone to Serbia. There are like different seasons in your life, right? Like you're like not in one place, you're moving. What was the most hardest season for you? Like physically, mentally? What was COVID like? I want to understand.
Yeah, COVID was the biggest setback. So initially after college, I wanted to go to Serbia and then pursue.
Okay.
But then COVID happened. And then I couldn't go. So I had to get a job. And then I worked in a startup for 2 years.
Nice.
In India. And then...
Engineering, huh?
No, I was into digital marketing.
Digital marketing, okay.
So yeah. So that was my first job. And I'm gladful. They actually were very kind enough to accommodate my practices. They allowed me to go to matches and then practice whenever I want.
Very sweet.
Yeah, so I was blessed in everything that I ventured in.
That's good.
So they were very understanding of what I wanted to do. So regarding my hardships, I think I would say my third year of college, I had a lower back injury, and I didn't go to college on a sports scholarship.
Okay.
And my coach promised me, he told me that I'll get you a sports scholarship. And in that time period, I was injured, and then I couldn't showcase myself over there.
Sure.
And it was terrible at that time. I had a pain journal where my therapist used to ask me to log in.
Oh, jot down whatever you're feeling.
Yeah, whatever I'm feeling every time. It was easily one of my toughest times. I was like, okay, maybe I might not be playing anymore. I'll have to accept that and then move on. It was so difficult to just figure out what my issue was. And yeah, overcoming that was a hassle for sure.
I'll tell you why I asked, okay? So as basketball players, I think I can speak on your behalf also. Is that anything happens in life, I will take my ball and I'll just go to the basketball court and I'll just start hooping. I wouldn't even call it stress buster. I think that's I won't even use any of those words. I think for me, the court is where I felt I could belong. The court is where I felt like I could be myself. Like, just mute everything around me and just be on the court, right? But what happens when a basketball player is injured, but he can't go for the court? So that's why I wanted to touch that, because it's a common struggle that every hooper goes through. Any injury. Absolutely. Ankle injury, this ankle okay to some extent, but once the back injury happens, man, it's hard to pull through, because last year I was diagnosed with nerve compression and disc bulge on L4, L5 and S1.
That's exactly what they told me. I had a disc bulge, but yeah, it was misdiagnosed, but...
So now I was like, no, like let's do multiple things to figure out, because in the first year mind enna pochuna, the doctor said next 1 year you have to be on bed rest. I'm like, hello, you can't make a statement like that.
No way.
Like, how easy for you it is to come and say next 1 year. For me, like, it was not about, oh shucks, I can't go to work now. I'm married also. Yeah. But for me, oh shucks, I can't play basketball. That's the first thought that came. So
I relate with it. Yeah.
I thought I'll just get that version of what it looks like for you also. Yeah. Thanks for doing that. Let's address the elephant in the room. Nadu Center. Man, one of my friends reached out to me. His name is Joshua. He's also the cameraman and the editor of this podcast. So
shout out to Joshua. Yeah.
So Josh was like, bro, Nadu Center பாத்தீங்களா? I was like, இல்லடா, what's that? Like, தலை என்ன சிக்கன் கொடுக்குறீங்க, போய் பாருங்க, செம்மையா இருக்கு. என்ன ஜாஷுவா சொல்றான். So I went and I watched. First shot of that episode, I was sold out. There is that hoop, there's a small kid trying to reach. I was like sold out. Okay, this series has my attention. ஏன்னா நிறைய ஹாலிவுட் பேஸ்ட் பாஸ்கெட்பால் ஓரியன்ட் பார்த்துருக்கேன். ரொம்ப ட்ராமாவாக இருக்கும். ரொம்ப அந்த ஹை ஸ்கூல் மியூசிக்லாம் எங்கள் டைம் ஹை ஸ்கூல்
தெரியும்.
அது என்னன்னா அது காமெடி யூனோல. ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி சரி, ஓ இது அது மாதிரி எடுக்குமா பார்த்தா I was like, wait, like this is a very very good series so far, and I want to tell you, I love your acting. Right?
Thank you so much.
I love your acting because it seems like you're a different personality behind the camera, because maybe the character is different, right? Because you're going through something. So okay, I'm going to shut up right now. I will ask you like to elaborate more on what's Nadu Center like. Tell us more about that. Why should people watch Nadu Center, and what is your role? How did this role come to you? Basketball and acting, man, you've cracked it. You've definitely cracked it. So
I hope I have. I hope I do. Yeah. So Nadu Center. Right after I came back from Serbia, Nadu Center happened. So how did Nadu Center happen? I had posted certain highlights of my game on Instagram before, and then the producers of the show, they were looking for a basketball player to play the lead role for Nadu Center. And randomly, my producer, Mr. Sendil Veerasamy, he DM'd me on Instagram saying that there's a lead role for this web series, and we are looking for a basketball player. We believe you might be a right fit. It was a random text on in the month of 2023 March, February, March. And then told me, just come listen to me. You don't have to do it if you don't like it.
Sure.
Just come listen to us, see if you like it. The next day I went out, and then I spoke to the writers, the directors, and the producer. I loved it.
How can you say no to this?
Basketball player getting the opportunity to play basketball player on screen.
Proud of you.
And this is the story of the director. He is also a basketball player. It's about what he went through. And it seemed too good of an opportunity to pass. So I definitely wanted to do it. And then, Nadu Center happened after that. And Nadu Center basketball is it's a very rooted, grounded basketball. It's not about the story of a kid that's trying to make it to the NBA or something. It's about the kid who's trying to make a team, form a team in a place where there's literally zero evidence of basketball. So that's something many people over here can relate to. Like I said, I didn't have a coach. Many people don't have the court. Many people don't have the proper coaching, mentorship, anything related to basketball. So that is something that's very relatable to many people over here. And how the sport impacts and can literally change your life.
It sure does.
It did mine.
It did mine too.
It did for all of us. It did for my director, and I believe it will do for many people. So Nadu Center is a very relatable project for many hoopers and for people in general.
Yeah. So he plays the role of PK, right?
Yes, I do.
So it's a pretty cool show. Please go watch out. Those are some good moments. If you're a basketball player, I encourage you to go watch it, because you will relate to it more than anyone. If you're someone who play the sport but you let go of it, maybe you watch that show again. It'll reignite something within you to go play the sport again. So it'll help you to go pick up the basketball again. Right?
Absolutely.
So please go watch Nadu Center. It's streaming on Hotstar. And my friend Surya here plays the role of PK over there.
Thanks for the free plug-in.
I also want to ask this: why did you say yes to the script? Because you never said. You didn't want to pass on the opportunity. I understand, but
first things first. I never had prior experience in acting.
Correct.
Be it in school, I've never played any dramas or anything. No skits.
Culturals also.
No, I think maybe when I was in 7th grade, I did a mime But yeah, that's about
That's how vague it is, huh?
And then dance, yeah, in college I think I did one dance.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's about it. That's my arts
History,
experience.
okay.
Apart from that, Nadu Center was my first
Okay.
acting gig. Why I said yes to the script? Yeah, like I said, the script was very rooted, and I felt like for the first time we could present basketball in the correct way that it should be.
Wow.
Because the director is also a basketball player, so he definitely has the right instincts. He's going to represent the game the right way, and I wanted to be part of something like that.
Wow.
I wanted to make sure that basketball is represented the right way. And when representation happens, I believe the conversation begins and many issues will come to light.
Correct. Yep.
So yeah, that's something that made me say yes to the script.
Yeah, and I think that's the beauty of light as well, because once light comes, darkness has to leave.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Right. So I like that. It's a very philosophical statement, but yeah, thanks for saying that. What's it like on and off the court? I mean, on and off camera. Like, I'll tell you, when we are playing basketball, it's a nice feeling, right? When you're playing with your friends. But the second when someone sets up a camera, like show that consciousness is that was there. You have to make this 3-point shot. After that, you want to do a shimmy and try to take a shot and bounce off and hitting the second rim. But I want to understand, like, what's it like for you on and off the camera playing hoops? Like, what is it like?
Yeah, everything is orchestrated.
Sure.
Nothing is live play or something.
Yeah.
There are certain moments where we do live play to get the authenticity. Okay. But most of the plays that you see, they're orchestrated.
Okay.
And then I think the most difficult part would be the repetition. So if you see in cinema, short, mid, wide,
technicalities,
close-up, succession shots. There are different shots.
Okay.
So let's say you do a layup or a 3-pointer, you do a crossover and then you hit a 3. You will have to do it like several times for the different takes, for the 7 different angles, and then everything.
It has to be the same.
Yeah, you have to repeat it again and again and again. So one single layup will go on for hours.
Shucks, man.
Yeah, and it's not about you doing it right. Everything around you also has to be right. The environment has to be right. The other 9 players have to do it right. Everything. I mean,
I love to play basketball, but this is very taxing emotionally.
Yeah. And then the camera crew, and then everything has to go right. Focus again, it's a retake.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, shucks,
But here's the thing. Okay. So I wouldn't say like but then
because a lot of guys hoping that they had your life right now.
I know. Coming from the point of privilege,
sure.
I would say like I enjoyed everything.
Yeah.
So கஷ்டப்பட்டு பண்ணதுனால, I mean இஷ்டப்பட்டு பண்ணதுனால கஷ்டம் தெரியல.
Oh, I like that. So இப்போ through Nadu Centerல உனக்கு ஒரு vision இருக்கும்ல, man. I hope there'll be multiple seasons, or I don't know what that looks like. Hopefully, right? So, what do you hope, or what is the kind of a change that this Nadu Center will bring in the South Indian basketball culture? You know what? Pan-India culture. Let's talk about Pan-India, because I have a friend in Delhi. He talked to me about Nadu Center.
Yeah, okay.
Right? He talked to me about Nadu Center. He's like, hey bro, you have to watch Nadu Center. I'm like, dude, I'm interviewing him next week. So yeah, thanks for letting me know. So a lot of folks in Delhi have been, because Delhi has a vibrant basketball culture.
Okay.
Crazy, insanely crazy. And so I want to ask the question, like, what is your hope that through this, man, this is the change I hope that there is that I get to see in basketball culture?
Yeah, like I said, I believe Nadu Center is going to be that representation. We needed that representation for basketball. We were longing for it. Nadu Center can be that base level representation for basketball. And like I said, when representation happens, conversations begin. And then people start talking about it. And then when people start talking about something, we'll learn about the issues that revolve around it. We can see what's going wrong in the system. And then we can change the system and then make it better and then useful for the players over here. So I feel like Nadu Center எல்லாத்தையும் மாத்திருமா, Nadu Center எல்லாத்தையும் பண்ணிடுமானா, I'm not sure. But then Nadu Center,
but it's a conceiving point.
It can at least begin that conversation.
Okay.
It can be that representation for ballers. So I believe it can make that impact away. And like I said, Nadu Center, it's a very rooted subject. It's not about the kid who's trying to make it to the league, the NBA or something.
Sure.
It's something that can resonate with everybody over here. Now, I have had issues starting teams, finding players, school, the same issues that PK goes through, the character in this goes through. And I believe many people relate with PK when they are playing basketball in their school. So I feel like that's what Nadu Center
That's
will
the
do.
hope. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for beautifully articulating that. I really appreciate it. The other thing that I also want to ask is, what does Surya's future look like from now? Like, do you want to get into full-time acting or sports, or I feel like you're like jack of all trades now. So what does that look like? So have you thought about it?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure this would have like opened a new spectrum in your mind. Oh, I didn't know this can also happen. So what's the future looking like for you?
Yeah, so obviously basketball will always be a part of me in whatever I do. Anything that I do, basketball will remain there. It might not even be me competing somewhere, but me just playing in a playground all by myself, shooting by myself. Basketball will be there always. There's a dialogue in Nadu Center that it's my most favorite dialogue. It's very close to me, to my director. I think it will be close to many people. Sasikumar, if you have seen the trailer, he'll say, basketball மட்டும் என்னைக்கும் விட்டுறாதடா, அது உன் லைஃப்ல என்னைக்காவது உனக்கு காப்பாத்தும். That is very important because for my director, his coach told the same dialogue to him. In Serbia, my coach told me, he told, see, I don't know if you can make it to the professional level. That is not in our hands. So many factors have to come together for that to happen. But basketball will help you in some way or another, trust me.
Well, at least he was honest to you.
Yeah. It will help you out. That's what he told me. I just took his word, and then for me, I got my first project because of basketball, because I stuck to it. For my director, he got his first project because of basketball. It's a basketball thing. So it's coming full circle over
Powerful.
here. So,
and I started this podcast because of basketball.
Because of basketball.
So
again,
I couldn't disagree with anything that you said right now.
So that dialogue is very powerful to me. So yeah, basketball will always be a part of me. But right now, I definitely want to tap into this art form.
Okay.
I want to learn more about it, explore it. Yeah. I want to explore acting as a full-time thing, for sure. Yeah.
Kudos, let's go. Powerful. One last question, I want to probably end this. This is my all-time favorite question. Kind of puts people in spot, but I'll just go ahead. Who's your GOAT and why?
Okay. Not to be diplomatic, but I don't think there's a GOAT, in my opinion.
Okay, that's fresh take. There's a hot take. But go on, I want to understand why.
Yeah. See, if you're talking about the GOAT, many people mention three players commonly: Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James.
Yeah.
You can make an argument for each person. If you're talking about rings, then you have to eliminate all these three, and Bill Russell comes in suddenly with 11 rings.
11 rings, man of fingers.
Yeah. If you're talking about longevity, overall performance, stats, leaderboard in each segment, LeBron James. Yeah. If you're talking about a perfect finals record, a clean, neat record with no losing, Michael Jordan.
Yep.
If you're talking about an advanced version, I would say a more refined version of the same Michael Jordan, I would put Kobe Bryant with the same mentality.
Yeah.
So it depends upon who connects more with you. If you're talking to a kid today, he might say Steph Curry. All these three are not even in the conversation anymore. It's about Steph Curry.
Yeah.
So it's about who has influenced your generation more.
One of the kids that I coach, he said Ja
Morant. Yeah.
I'm like, okay, sorry. I think I didn't ask you the question properly. When I say GOAT, it means greatest of all time, not greatest of your last 3 months of watching basketball.
So yeah, it's about how Ja Morant has influenced this kid. So he's the GOAT in his eyes. So I don't think there's a GOAT, but I have to be biased. I like Kobe Bryant.
Ah,
He's
there
the
you
one
go.
who influenced me.
Kobe Bryant. Okay.
So
I wanna appreciate you for saying that out loud, because I don't think that's a diplomatic answer. I think that's a very nice take, because I've moved on from having these debates with people. But if you ask me right now, in my heart, in my mind, it'll forever be Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
understandable. There's no wrong answer.
Yeah,
is
there's
what
no
I'm saying.
exactly.
Yeah.
There's no right or wrong answer to this, right? But the second when there's arguments is when I get out of like, don't you dare get this right now. But I've moved on from that, because I think every player sees someone as an idol,
Yeah.
right? So that's how I've moved on. So I want to say thank you for sitting with us today and having this conversation.
Absolutely, pleasure for
I
me.
really appreciate it, and I also forgot to mention that your captain is also my captain.
Shout out to Abhinav,
Abhishek,
SBOA old boys.
SBA old boy. Yeah, so your captain is also my captain, and he's one. Like I'm so glad you're playing for SBOA.
Yeah.
I love that guy. I genuinely love that guy.
Beautiful team.
Yeah. So thank you for joining us today. Thank you for being a part of Courtside Conversations podcast. We want to wish you all the very best for your future endeavors, and anything related to basketball, feel free to reach out to us in any capacity. If there's something that we can do, we would love to do that for you, because we want to see the sport grow, and we also want to see Surya grow as well. So
Thank you.
one last time, thank you so much.
Thank you so
Pleasure,
much.
dude.
Pleasure.